Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel again. This year is my first video in the year 2024, and let me say a happy new year officially because we haven't met this year. If this is the first time you're meeting me, I am Iyore and I am glad that you decided to check out this video. I hope you subscribe and become a part of the family. So everyone, welcome back. I am excited to have you join me again this year. As you can already tell from the title, you already know what I'm going to be talking about. Yes, I'm going to be leaving Instagram for YouTube in the year 2024. Now, that was a very hard decision for me to make, but I had to be truthful to myself. I am someone who tells myself the truth at every given point in my life. I look at situation very critically and I just tell myself the truth. Like I would tell anybody the truth. If you ask for an opinion, I'm going to always give you the truth. So yeah, I would definitely also tell myself the truth. So in the year 2023, I sat back towards the end of the year 2023. I just sat back and I'm like, okay, Iyore, you have to look at Instagram holistically. What have you gained? I have built quite a huge number of following there, which I am very grateful for. I've met amazing people, met friends that became family via there, and it's been a blessing all the way. However, I started to look at it from the perspective of a full-time content creator. Like, what is your return on investment on Instagram? And to be very honest, it was zero. So I'm like, okay, Iyore, I think you have to change the strategy. I think you have to stretch yourself more. I think you have to do something new and just see what can happen from that new beginning. And that's why we're here today. So I'm going to be telling you the reasons why I decided towards the end of 2023 to maybe not to entirely quit Instagram, but not to put so much energy into it anymore, and instead focus that energy, that consistency, that time into YouTube and see what this platform is going to yield. So if you want to hear the reasons why, definitely stay tuned. Okay, so if you're still here, it means that you really want to know the reasons why I am leaving Instagram. Maybe not entirely, but the reasons why I will be reducing the efforts and the time I put into creating content on Instagram and pushing that to YouTube. So let me just give you a rundown, a little bit of my Instagram history and everything else like that. I started Instagram in 2014, 2015 when I moved from Nigeria to Australia. I started with fashion. That's what I mainly still do on Instagram, though I infuse like lifestyle and other content into it sometimes. But if you go to my page, you can just tell that I do fashion. So I've been creating content. I've been showing up when I felt like and when I didn't feel like. I've been consistent. I've been posting. I've been engaging. So a bit. So for the engaging part to an extent though, because I can't really say I really engage so much with other creators, but I do like just comment or like or especially talk to my community in the DM. I'm good at doing that. But what I'm saying is that I've put so much effort from 2014 until this day, or 2015, I can't remember the exact year I started now, until last year 2023, and I've not really seen any results. I've not really seen any return on investment. Towards the end of 2022 or early 2023, I included UGC. If you don't know, that's user generated content, to my portfolio, to what I do, and that actually makes me more money than brandies. Now with influencers on Instagram or content creator or anyone starting content creation, you probably have the idea in your head that when you start and you just blow and you get 50,000 followers on Instagram, brands will start running after you. My sister, it's not like that. It really doesn't work that way most of the time, right? So these brands don't come like that. I do affiliates and marketing as well, which also brings me quite an amount of revenue at the end of the month. But then I'm looking at it holistically. I'm saying, does this return, does it measure up to the efforts that I put in? And the answer is no. The math is not mathing. The measuring is not measuring. It's not near at all. It's not close. So I'm just like, okay, Iyore, now you have to sit down and tell yourself the truth. You probably have to try something new. It's not about trying something new strategy on Instagram. No, it's probably trying something entirely different from Instagram. So I came to the conclusion that I'm going to put more energy into YouTube than Instagram in 2024, and I'm going to give you the reasons why. I have 3 reasons at the top of all the reasons that I have that I'm going to be sharing with you today. And number 1 is the fact that YouTube is a search engine. People come on YouTube to look for answers to their questions, to look for solutions to whatever problem or concern that they may have. So people come on YouTube like, hey, on YouTube to say, hey, how do I bake? How do I cook fried rice? Nobody goes to Instagram to do that. Do you understand? So Instagram is not a search engine. YouTube is. YouTube has over 2 billion viewers monthly. Instagram has over 1 billion, just over 1 billion. So, and just YouTube is just right after Google, and they are owned by the same body. So that's why you see sometimes when you search something on YouTube, on Google refers or brings out a YouTube video that addresses that thing that you've just written down or that you're looking for an answer to. That's because they are one and the same. And what that also tells me is that people that don't like social media will be able to see your video if you post something that relates to what they're looking for or what they're searching for online. You see, some people are not social media. They don't have Instagram, they don't have TikTok, but they just go on YouTube to watch videos that they want to watch and keep it moving. Those people only need an account if they want to comment. If they don't want to comment, they just keep it moving. And YouTube doesn't pay you because of the comments or how many comments, or they pay you with views. So it means that I'm able, if I create content that resonates with people or that people search for, I'll be able to reach more people on YouTube than I can ever reach on Instagram. So that's one of the reasons why I am focusing my attention on YouTube more in 2024 and moving forward, maybe. So the next reason why I'm leaving Instagram, maybe again not entirely, but why I'm focusing more energy on YouTube than on Instagram is, to be very honest, monetization. Like, I'm going to be very straightforward. Time like money, right? So I sat down in 2023. I'm like, okay, Iyori, how much did you make in 2023? You showed up. You posted. If you follow me on Instagram, you know that I am consistent. You cannot take that one away from Iyori. I am consistent there, very consistent. So I'm like, okay, if you're this consistent on Instagram, what if you do this consistency on YouTube? You don't know, maybe it go better pass when you there. So just look at it very well. So I'm like, okay, this thing, I have to make money. My time has to make me money. Literally, I'm like, okay, my time just has to make me money. This time has to make me money. I know that I need to meet monetization policy on YouTube, which is 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. I'm already very close to the 1,000 subscribers, but still very far from meeting the 4,000 watch hours, which I know God will do it for me, and with dedication I'll be able to achieve that. But what I'm saying is that once I meet that monetization or those monetization policy, I'll be able to make revenue from my 100 views, from my 50 views, from my 3,000 views. On Instagram, you can have 250 million views and you will not make 1 naira. Those views themselves will not give you shingbang 1 naira, you will not see. Do you understand? But on YouTube is a totally different ball game. If you get that amount of views on YouTube, you know how much you're taking home at the end of the month. But on Instagram, you just go viral, people just know you and that's it. Who they know? Who you but let's be honest, like, they know you enough money for your pocket, so it does not give you food. So 2024, I'm like, okay, you're gonna shift. There's gonna be a shift from Instagram to YouTube and see what's gonna happen. Because you just go viral. I know you can make money on Instagram via affiliate marketing and selling digital products and brand deals. But exactly the same, you can make money with affiliate marketing, brand deals, and selling digital products, and also from the views you get on YouTube. So sometimes you put affiliate links, nobody clicks, or they just look at the video, they like the way you're walking your dog, and that's it, they just keep it going. But on YouTube, if they watch it like that and they keep going and you've met the monetization policy, you will have your money. YouTube's going to pay you for it. So I'm like, okay, you're going to have to weigh your options, Iyori. I know YouTube is going to take me more time to create content for and all of that, but at the end of the day, I know and I'm very confident in the fact that the return on investment is way higher here than it is on Instagram. So I'm like, okay, it's time to focus. It's time to channel that energy from Instagram to YouTube and make money with it. Yes. the last reason I'm going to give you why I am leaving Instagram for YouTube in 2024 is to stretch myself as a human being. You know, I have been consistent, like I said. I have posted when I felt like and when I didn't feel like. I have showed up. So I'm thinking, maybe it's quite easy to show up and to post when you don't feel like, because it's 3 minutes video or a 7 seconds video. It's very easy. It's not so hard. You just show yourself wearing clothes and you're going. That's it. It's very easy. I'm not downplaying the effort. I'm just saying it's way easier compared to YouTube, where sometimes you have to write a script, you have to learn how to design your thumbnail, you have to learn how to edit. I already have an idea on how to edit and how to design thumbnails or use Canva in general. But this one, it requires an in-depth knowledge. So instead of me just editing video in 20 minutes, now I have to edit video like in 2 hours. One video, I'm sitting down, I'm cutting, I'm adding, I'm doing that. I have to learn how to use Filmora, maybe that's what I'm going to be using. I'm going to have to learn and unlearn some things. So for me, it's an avenue for me to stretch myself, to learn new things, and to step out of my comfort zone, to leave the familiar and see what's going to happen in 2024. Like, that's exactly what this is for me. I'm like, okay, you need to step out. You're very comfortable on Instagram. I'm very comfortable. I can edit Instagram video in 1 minute. I'm done. To be very honest, I'm not like, I'm done. I'm done. But it's not going to be the same on YouTube, because I'm going to be stretching myself. I'm going to have to record like a 20 minutes video or a 15 minutes video or 17 to be able to get like 8 minutes or 10 minutes video to eventually post on YouTube. It's not like that on Instagram. You record like 3 minutes video or 10 minutes video and you cut it down to 7 seconds. You just drag and let it be fast and you're gone, you know, and it can go viral and you get more followers. But what's the money? Is the money coming in? With the followers bringing money? That's my question to myself. So, and I answered that in 2023 and it was outright no. Not as much. It's not like it's not bringing anything, don't get me wrong, but not as much as the time and the effort that I put in, you know. So yeah, I'm stretching myself in 2024. I'm stepping out of the familiar. I'm stepping out of my comfort zone while trusting God to lead me and to direct my path, because He says that the thought that He has towards me are thought of good and not of evil, to give me a hope and a future. And so I am believing Him. I am holding on to His words, because He said His words will not return back to Him void until they have done that which He sent them out to do. And so I am strongly believing that in 2024, me stepping out of my comfort zone and, you know, stretching myself and praying and believing and hoping and working that God is going to bless it for me. So because I have tried that Instagram thing and it doesn't seem like it's working as much as I would have expected it to work. So it's time for me to step back, learn, grow, move away from the familiar and see what happens. So yeah, that's it. That's why those are the 3 major reasons that I'm leaving Instagram for YouTube. Like I said, maybe not entirely, but I'm going to focus more of my energy into producing content for YouTube than Instagram in 2024. Thank you for watching my video to the very end. Let me know if you're just starting up on Instagram, if you want me to share growth. Again, this channel now, moving forward, is going to be me sharing lifestyle content, a little bit of fashion, maybe not so much of fashion anymore, and then me sitting down and talking. I'm going to also be sharing my Instagram growth strategy that has helped me. At one point I was stuck with over 25,700 for like 2 years, and then I really sat down, studied, analyzed some things, and then I was able to grow. So I'll be sharing Instagram growth strategies here because I do to an extent know them. I'll be sharing those here as well, sharing lifestyle content, sharing encouraging words with you on YouTube, and yeah, just really stepping out of the familiar and seeing what YouTube has in stock for me. So I'll be counting on your support, counting on your love, counting on you to share my videos to help me reach my goal of hitting the monetization policy and creating amazing content for YouTube. Thank you so much for watching until the very end. I appreciate you, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.